nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know.
Motherfucking Mike and Scott.
Yeah, you know a nigga got dough.
You wanna talk about ballin'?
If I leave,
Hey.
the fans still gonna love me.
Used to be using the shoe by the stack on my money back in the day. Thought it was safer than bitch get to acting like she ain't gonna give me no neck. I'd rather go and count me some paper than razor blade saving that work when I got it. Mama was mad I was serving, I caught it. But what was I supposed to be doing when I could see money and I ain't got nothing in my pocket? I'm working it private like everyday nigga. We be on the block, nigga serving them watch. Bully be watching my pocket. I'm thinking about why that been winning my phone while I nodded. Dropping this dick on this little bitch that I had met. She had told me her nigga was locked up. I was gonna try to be sneaky.
Yo, hey man, what's happening? What's happening? It's time for that Coach for the Street podcast. We back at you with another episode. Let them know what to do, my nigga Mizafia.
You already know. Same thing, man. Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Hope y'all
For sure.
holidays. We going into New Year's. We counting down to the turn up, man. Coach for the Street, man. We serving everybody straight out the trap with no latch on the door.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah, so let's go on and get straight to the old Tory, man. Tory in the chokehold right now, dog.
found guilty. Tory Lanez found guilty, man, for the shooting Meg.
Boy, he dropped the ball. My nigga.
Twist in it than some of the murders of rappers. This had more twist to it than some of the murders of some of the rappers.
Real talk.
Like straight up.
And the crazy thing,
to also show you that in court, sympathy for women can get your ass found guilty.
right?
Whether you guilty or not. I don't know how the jury was decorated, but I know if it was any amount of women on that jury, when she was breaking down in court, they was relating to her.
Oh yeah.
So you put them females on your side with the sympathy, with them sympathizing with you over there being emotional. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna never work in Tory Lanez favor, especially when you acting like over social media, you ain't having no remorse about nothing. You ain't having no issues with going through. You don't show that you wish this didn't happen, and you regretful in no type of way. So at the end of the day, you showing that you really ain't showing no remorse to the situation. She over here crying every chance she get, from a podcast interview to Gayle King,
right? All them shows,
nigga. She cried all the way around the world, nigga.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing about it, this remind me of some old like you playing with one of them bras in the project, and she get mad, and something happened.
Your ass or something, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm pregnant, nigga.
It remind you of the same thing, like, because he was all on live. Shawty was dancing, like you said. She was twerking out, like she was doing the most with that man. Mm-hmm. But the whole while, what you had brought to my attention, like how she done been passed around.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like
in the media for the last couple of weeks about however you say that nigga name, Pardane, Plantain Chip, however you say that nigga name. He embarrassed because she was copping bodies out here and he ain't know about that shit. And now it's all in the media. He like, this was here now because you biting this bitch ass all on social media. Now you getting salty because other niggas, you come to find out the same part of the cheek you biting niggas was thumping their dicks on their buns.
I'm talking about she getting bust down the whole while. Like that's probably
that lets you know he didn't pay attention to her when she was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would have knew these things. Mm-hmm. Everybody else knew them because they watched her come up. We knew she was over there. We knew she was right there. We didn't know she hit the baby, but that nigga was hitting everything. So we just assumed, oh shit, they doing all these goddamn songs. He didn't whacked her. He just was polished enough not to say nothing. But at the end of the day, shit, That's what them Hollywood bitches do. They skip from one celebrity body to
To another
another.
one. That's facts. But how how they was trying to label Charlotte like she was just on some jump off type
What,
shit.
what you call it? Because if the baby just was giving her back shots the day before Tory whipped out bang and brr brr,
Oh yeah,
what you call that? She giving up the box everywhere. Now I understand why Wiz was like, this nigga bitch twerk Wednesday.
yeah. She was getting bust down the night before.
Oh man. Then you want to wait till you go to court to start dressing like a library teacher. We never see you dressed like that. You crying
Right.
all the goddamn time, but on these social media platforms, you like one of the roughest, toughest rapping bitches out there.
But you know what's crazy about this
I mean,
situation? You would think that all women are siding with her, but they not.
because both sides got women fans.
Right. They not.
Got men fans too.
You got some girls be like, I was riding with her at first until she started lying and blase squaze, and then they. Boy, this case here is crazy, boy.
Crazy. It's crazy.
That man finna catch a whole dub mess around with you, Shawty.
I don't think he gonna get that much time.
For losing in trial?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't plea out to
Blow
this. He
trial.
gotta get it.
You blow trial, you getting the maximum.
You got to get it.
You getting the maximum.
He gonna get the max, but
Damn.
hey, he can come on back. It's just the point. He gotta go down there. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah, you got to.
He ain't got no choice. The jury, they stuck a fork in him, dog. They did him. He was guilty on everything.
Like I said, that crying, man, that's like coming to court
Right.
with gunshot wounds, pointing out the nigga that put the motherfucking wounds on your body. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That crying shit make jurors believe that shit happened, because when you watch most women cry, that shit
It's
when
that happened, that's like insinuating something without saying it. To me, that's just like that. Like, don't not mean to get off subject. That's just like if me and you got pulled over, right? 12 on both sides of the car, you just bust out crying, and the officer gonna be like, what he crying for? They gonna look at each other like something in this car.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So every time you do that,
woman cry though. It's like right now, if you sit in the room and wifey just bust down, start crying, you're gonna start feeling a certain type of way, like
right. Your mood gonna change.
You see what I'm saying? And when she was in the courtroom doing that, it was probably a few niggas in the jury that felt
her pain, the energy. I meant to say.
With her. The women definitely gonna get emotional with her.
Oh yeah.
So she controlled stuff being in her favor based off of being emotional.
So I got a question. Do you think he was busting both of them, cuz?
Both friends?
Yeah, the friend and her.
These niggas celebrities. If the
That's what I'm saying.
Baby just was clapping her before Tory got her on this bus the day before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They bust downs at this point. The friend is a fucking nobody.
Yeah.
Who is this broad?
So extra body.
Extra body. So at the end of the day, nigga, he probably did bust down both of them. Megan probably got mad because he was trying to bust her down after the fact he been busting her.
When some jealousy, something happened, man. Everything.
Courtroom get to the bottom of that shit. to
Right.
understand what the fuck even happened for
Right.
real, for any kind of gun or whatever allegedly the fuck happened.
What triggered this? What triggered to where somebody had to grab the fireman? Because everybody that's around each other know each other. They was cool,
Mhm.
you know. And all of a sudden, somebody pulled the heat out and bust her.
Was
Shh.
shot allegedly. They
Allegedly,
saying that they shot multiple times.
man.
I
Tory,
hope they
golly,
the
bro.
two celebrities on the tour bus. Where's security at?
Whatever it is,
Riding on the tour, but on this sprinter or whatever y'all own. It was a sprinter. You own this sprinter. Two high-profile celebrities, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion. You mean to tell me ain't nobody with y'all but a friend and the driver?
right? Make it make sense,
In
dog.
LA where niggas is getting ran down on, it don't matter. They robbing broads too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the security at? Because if it's security, how Tory couldn't ever pull out a gun and start shooting?
Right. It don't make sense at all.
Your security job gonna be to deactivate him at this point.
That's his job.
No security. We ain't talking. I've never heard no discussion about where the security was at.
That this case here some straight bullshit, dog.
It is, but it's
And
sad.
at the end of the day, she gonna be bouncing. She gonna be bouncing around the
Studio's
industry.
working right now. But when everywhere in the booth, it smell like backshot wind all in the booth. Like she made a new single, it's already done.
Yeah.
What's all on the album already? I'm trying to tell you, like she ain't gonna waste no time with this. She
Yeah.
going right back to twerking.
Dang, Tori. It wasn't even worth it, boy. You could have. It was something about it. She had him fucked up, dog.
That nigga was off cocaine
Most definitely.
and liquor, cause the cocaine
Hen-
you say
with the Hennessy,
when the cocaine made him say, "I'm finna shoot this bitch." The liquor said, "Nigga, go ahead."
he got a song called Hennessy Memories. So I know that's what he mixed it with.
It ain't, you know how broads is when they get disrespectful, they get disrespectful. So
Right.
ain't no telling what she said to him.
Ooh.
Nigga, oh nigga, you bald head midget
Oh,
and exit the sprinter. He was like, you know what?
yeah.
You big bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like it could have been some old crazy drunk shit for real.
Allegedly. Because
Even allegedly no more. This nigga.
I mean, well, you're right. They done already did what they did to bro, man. He guilty, dog. He gone. All of the celebrities and everything, they like, dang, Core. Daddy done went.
taking this shit serious. That's why. Because while he was going through this whole process, he was on his live, 100,000 bitches dancing and clapping ass. You wasn't worried about your freedom because you just looked at it like this shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on your freedom, nigga, when it's that
Real talk.
nigga. Because she was focusing on sending your ass to jail, nigga.
And it worked.
She wasn't wearing these Aunt Esther two-piece dress suit in court for no reason, nigga.
Oh yeah.
She was trying to get you put down.
And it worked.
And it worked.
It worked, dog. It worked, man. I don't even know what to say about it. But if when he do appeal it, if she wrong, bruh, she she need to go down the road too. That's how I feel. If this case really was a hung jury, like for real, because that man got guilty on everything. Come on,
Three
man.
counts.
Come on, man. Make it make sense, dog.
That nigga didn't have one count. He had three.
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 They made sure they got him
He
up
was
out of here.
found guilty on all of them. He in trouble, bruh.
Yeah, he in hot water, dog. He crunk up that jury.
Shit. Like, nigga,
So
that shit's sad.
speaking on that, man, let's head on down here to BR and salute that boy YB for making an effort to stop the
Gotta salute
violence.
them all, cuz.
Huh?
We gotta salute them all.
Because he reached out to them boys. He was
No,
the
no, no,
he
no, no. I
Yeah,
salute
for
him
sure.
tremendously for that.
I
Years
you
ago,
right. Let me reword that.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
salute them all because all of them boys kings.
You
I
know why
ain't
I
one
say
bigger
that?
than the other.
Because they all from the same place, and it's not gonna just work with YB because he
Right.
do it. They
He
gotta,
can't control the whole
you know
city.
what I'm saying? Some of them niggas is the YB today section. So
Right.
it take all them niggas. So you gotta
Right.
salute, you gotta salute all them niggas. Cause
Yeah. So I'm
all
gonna
of them
say
niggas
all of them
chunk of pride to say, you know what I'm saying? We finna push this shit right
at
here.
the.
A side of the map in BR and it's been blood on the floor
Mm-hmm.
with everybody. So nigga, for niggas to squash it, knowing that it's been blood on the floor, nigga, that's big because everywhere else, all these other reasons, you got these niggas, man, fuck that, nigga. We don't think we slime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, cause at some point you gotta break the cycle, no matter how bad the cycle be. Shit.
These some young cats did this.
These
That
some young
made a lot of older.
these
That
some
made a
young
lot of.
bosses, man.
That made a lot of older niggas look kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying. These some young bosses. We got to word this shit correctly, cause nigga, we not seeing no OG niggas come out of nowhere like, yeah, we go get this. That ain't even what that is. That's a bunch of niggas that's running they shit where they step
Mm-hmm.
at.
They
They
running their section.
and they stepping up to the plate and swallowing a big chunk of pride to say, nigga, we gotta think about the fucking future, nigga.
Right. And if y'all didn't and this the point where I like how Fredo worded it. He was like, "Don't be too gangster to pass out a toy and give a smile to these children."
Yeah, that shit corny though.
Like, if you can't, if you niggas can't get the bigger picture off that, then you just lame, bro. You lame as hell. Because if you done been in the streets long enough, you already should know once you start maturing and start getting money, the next thing you start doing is taking care of the community. And it starts with the children.
Not only that, keep in mind these niggas is young niggas, so they are being looked up to by the kids.
Right,
So
for sure.
they got more power to change shit, and the kids look up to that shit versus an older nigga coming through doing some shit. You see
True.
what I'm saying? Them niggas they see all the time because they young niggas. They see them niggas all the time. So to see your favorite nigga over here and your favorite nigga over there and your favorite nigga over here that don't like each other for real, but they like, you know what, nigga, fuck all of that shit. We gotta come together. And nigga, that shit is bigger than a lot of shit.
Yeah. That was damn near like how the Watts ride was when the Lokes and the Bloods came together in tied rags. That's how I looked at this. Come on,
It's different
everybody,
though, bro.
huh?
I'm gonna tell you why this is different. Because it didn't take no riot for this shit.
No, you right, it
You know what I
didn't.
mean? That the shit that happened in Watts, it was something. Wasn't that about when the first we talking about the first one, or as far as the riot go,
Uh-huh.
like something happened for that to happen. Whereas with this, wasn't nothing major going on in BR for them to be like, we need to do this. They just nigga came and brought it upon themselves to be like, you know what I'm saying? We need to do this. And niggas got to reaching out and shit. It wasn't like, oh, well, the cops killed somebody, man. And they ain't had no gun. Now the city nigga, we got a, it wasn't like something super duper fucked up happened for that to turn that situation into what it was. You see what I'm saying? They turned that into what it was. So that's the difference between that. It wasn't like a real citywide, that shit that happened in Watts with the riots. Something happened and that made the whole city say, you know what, we finna tear this bitch up.
Yeah, they burnt up everything.
So at that point, it wasn't about where you was from, and you know what I'm saying? Because it was bigger than gangs and shit. Because of what had happened.
True.
Whereas in this shit, it's different. These is rap niggas, but they outside stepping too, though. Niggas getting stepped on in the process. It's shit going on with these niggas. So just
these
that
are
moment,
these rappers that slanging iron.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? For them to be like, nigga, and nigga might have just got wrapped up a couple months ago. So he got to swallow his pride about this shit. Gonna get us to some arguments with some of his niggas that's disagreeing with this shit. Nigga, all of that come. If you think Fredo Bang ain't argue with some niggas from his side over this shit, niggas is crazy. If you think niggas ain't argue with YB over this shit, niggas is crazy. If you think TG Converse didn't have no problems with some of his homies,
some of the bleeders is feeling some type of way.
The fact that his word is solid enough for niggas to respect it, though.
Yeah.
Let you know what types of young niggas these niggas is, though.
They generals in their section.
Yeah.
And guess what? The biggest part about it is seeing them kids smile from ear to ear, knowing they got them a bike or something that they didn't have up under the tree. They had plenty of toys to give them babies, man.
Yeah, and secondly, what was a beautiful thing is these niggas bringing their mothers. That's what made me feel like this shit real. Niggas got their moms and shit out there, nigga.
Taking pictures
niggas
with the
ain't gonna sit their mother in the line of fire, bro.
No.
Niggas ain't doing that.
No.
Niggas ain't doing that. I don't give a fuck what no.
No. That's dangerous.
Niggas got their mamas out there. Niggas is taking pictures. The mamas is out there.
Stepdaddies and all.
Come on, man. That shit big, man.
Yeah, that was bigger. That was the biggest W of 2022. Cause everything else been kind of like been all bad.
And because it has.
Them boys
that was like the biggest thing that happened in 2022 that's coming out of the street. Because we ain't been watching niggas do shit but go to jail, die,
and get smushed.
Cases. We ain't seen really nothing positive come from too much of shit, nigga. These young niggas, man.
They set the standard. Y'all boys did that.
And salute to BR.
Real talk. All of the bleeders that I seen out there, Hot Boy Dude with TBG Commas, the 60 game, they was out there. OG33, YB Mother, his stepdad, Herm the Black Sheep, he was out there. Of course, now the other people that wasn't out there, of course, them the ones had the bird brains, wasn't even thinking about the children.
I ain't gonna say everybody that came was it might have been niggas that came that actually took part in something fucked up. You don't need them to be there. You see what I'm saying? If just slid through your block a couple weeks ago, and you know if you see this nigga and you know about that, you gonna feel some type of way about that. I would. We don't need you at this event, nigga. So the circumstances is different. It just depends on the people, man.
Man,
I don't care what nobody.
They didn't bring that type of energy up there.
I don't care what nobody could say at this point. All them niggas could have brought any one of them knucklehead niggas with them. Niggas' mamas is out here. You niggas better act right, nigga.
Right.
You niggas better act right, nigga.
They put some respect on that. They put some respect on that.
That's what made this, and everybody was smiling. Niggas wasn't mean mugging and shit. Everybody
No,
smiling. TG Khan was kicking it. 3-3 over there smiling, and
because they
it
gotta
like it
think
was
of,
a different.
they gotta think about it. If they big to the outside world, just imagine how big they look in the kids' eyes down there where they stay.
Hell yeah.
So if the kids seeing ignorance, instead of seeing ignorance, instead of seeing, steady hearing and seeing these niggas saying, yeah, we can't wait till we catch him, then eventually they gonna feel like they gonna be forced to live that way. Who's to say these kids don't want to live that way, man?
Mm-hmm.
You did what I'm saying. Everybody don't want to put their guns in their hands and have to live like that. They should be able to chill at the playground.
It's the only option. You gonna get caught up in that train.
Yeah, like they should be able to play in the playground again. They shouldn't have to. Don't go to the playground because these knuckleheads out there with guns shooting music videos done took over the area on some old street mess. You know what I mean?
But that shit do make it unsafe for the kids.
Facts.
Man,
Facts.
the more smoke in the street, the more unsafe it is for kids to go outside and do regular kid shit because they gonna
Mm-hmm.
always run the risk of being hit by a stray bullet because niggas is trying to get at each other.
And that ain't right.
And it's more riskier now because niggas is shooting guns that shoot 100 times. So shit,
Right.
it's a bigger percentage of a chance
And,
that innocent bystander could be hit by all these bullets that y'all niggas is putting up throwing.
and I seen TG Commas say something like, if any one of my homeboys got a problem with me about me giving away some toys to the kids and you hating on me, and if I find out, he said, I promise you ain't gonna eat. That's what he told his homeboys on his story this morning. Anybody that's hating on what they did for them children, and he find out, he saying that he gonna make sure them boys don't eat. So I'm pretty sure with that being said, he probably done put some food on a couple dudes' plates in order to make that type of speech.
When you be the nigga that speak up for your section, it's a lot going on through you. That's just how it goes. Shit.
Even Fredo caught backlash from G Money's sister, and the first thing he said, he was like, if you ain't never stood on business in the last 5 years, paid lawyer fees and paid bonds, don't talk to me about no toy giveaway.
For real though.
Real and shout out, I bet your mouth closed up real fast too. Cause you probably ain't had nothing to contribute to nothing. You probably still living in Section 8.
Based off the fact you attached to another motherfucker name.
Yeah.
Social media. But you know what I'm saying? That overall, that shit was a good thing. It's gonna be some, you know what I mean, that trolling all,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't pay attention.
Want to call it fake and all that, man? Y'all lame, because y'all still not looking at the bigger picture. Y'all trying to look at it as a street event. This was a toy giveaway to the children that need it. Dumbass nigga. The fuck? There ain't no damn function, no music function. It's all about the babies.
And niggas seeing the bigger picture because niggas know they can all get some money for real. Because nigga,
Mm-hmm.
that type of thing alone, YB could put that together and go on a 20-30 million-dollar tour. And then you got the Bleeders and TBG,
Yeah, all of them
all these
boys.
niggas moving around making millions together.
And that could be BR versus
Niggas not
everybody.
making like nigga, everybody ain't outside making millions. YB got so much shit going on, he can create that atmosphere for everybody to eat off of.
Everybody could get a plate of food. he
got so much money, he don't got the penny pinch with this shit.
no.
He can go get 40 mil off of
Man,
a
all of them toys was out there.
and give half of the fucking 40 mil up. 20 mil,
Man,
just pass it out to the like.
man, look. When I tell you they showed out, when they showed all of the toys and stuff them boys bought for them children, man, they had some nice stuff out there, man. Them kids were smiling. They was packing them trunks up full of toys. Every whip that came through there, they was filling them up, trying to put mountain climbers and everything in the trunk. You don't get no realer than that.
Nah.
But now let's go on over here to old little Woody, man, Mr. YSL. Boy,
the biggest rap, man.
the biggest of them all, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, dog. Man, every one of y'all weak ass niggas, man, y'all hurting thug with all this old insinuating, ratting, plead agreements. Like I said, I know what it was. You niggas wasn't gonna wait on that second and third plea. Your ass seen that motherfucking boiled leg on top of that bologna, niggas that oatmeal with that coffee cake, and you thought about it like, boy, hell no, I can't sit in this motherfucker. I got to get up out of here. I know that's what you did.
When you strip them rich niggas, strip them rich supposed to be street niggas. The rich supposed to be street niggas of the luxury, and you throw them back in the jail cells, and it make them feel like, you know what I'm saying, all that good lavishness is finna be gone. The diamonds are gone. You regular now, nigga. Eat this mush.
I'm telling you, boy, they thought about it.
Them niggas take that shit on the chin, man. Come on, man. How the fuck is 90% of the niggas he had around him telling?
Think about it, cuz them niggas had to think about it like, I'm pretty sure they had got the word like, boy, ain't about to be no more court till next year. The judge is finna go home, boy. And then I know they was like, boy, hell no. Call my lawyer, boy. We got to hurry up and get in there and get a plea, man. I can't sit in here no next year. Judge don't come back to the middle of January. Ain't no court. Man. They got to. And then, like I said, you know how them celebrity type niggas, when they come to jail, you already know when they first come in there, when they get their tray, hey man, y'all can have that shit, man. I don't eat no shit like that. But it got to about evening time.
Ain't no 20 bitches laying in the bed. Ain't none of that, nigga. You man, sandwiches and shit, nigga. It's a little bit different. So it was like, but still though, these niggas was faulty before all this shit.
Right.
Like Thugger said on $1 Million Worth of Game, he could tell when a nigga he could tell when niggas is like, he could see in niggas that a nigga will tell. Mm-hmm. But you didn't see, when you swivel your chair around like this, nigga, you didn't see that 90% of the niggas you had with you would tell.
Right. You wasn't that accurate, my boy.
And then, granted, none of these niggas had no stand or nothing because they probably don't need these niggas, man. Did everybody forget about YSL's biggest rap?
Right. But it's standing on what he's standing on. He already said it. They done threatened
somewhere. Put up, family. Put up, nigga. Niggas ain't even talking about this nigga no more.
Right.
Nigga. But everybody like, well, shit. Another one got out. Another one got out. Nigga, I know they is getting out. The biggest rap filling in the blanks. These niggas just agreeing. I don't know. But it's hurting Thug. What they doing is hurting Thug.
It's hurting him. It's hurting him, bro. It's like they sticking more nails in his body every time they plea out to that dumbass shit or say that I am a gang member.
Because if you get 20 niggas to say in court, yes, ma'am, I seen YSL do this. I seen YSL is a gang. 20 niggas say that?
Right.
That's gonna be them when your trial start. Like, well, we got 20 statements. verbal of people saying YSL's a gang. Why he gonna be in court like YSL ain't no gang? We ain't commit no crime. I ain't do nothing. It's 20 people that said YSL do illegal shit. YSL do this. That's how many people agreed and said
It's documented.
yeah, so he ain't gonna be able to fight that. You just gonna have
He
to cop
can't,
out whatever these folks finna. It's weird. They put
bruh.
that nigga in the corner.
They got him in the weaver, dog. They choking that man out with it with these old crazy ass plea bargains. And I know, I'm telling you, I know that's what some of them niggas did. They thought about it, boy. Ain't no court till next year. And they got on that phone and called that lawyer and said, man, I don't care what the DA coming with. Tell them to come on with it. We ain't waiting on no second plea bargain.
Sentences though. These niggas didn't get no short term. These niggas got 17 years suspended sentence and man, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you what sentence was crazy when Buddy took 15 years felony probation for trying to stab Lucci, the sixth defendant. 15 years probation, felony. Boy, you gonna be going to jail the rest of your life. They gonna,
bruh, 15 years of just being. You have to go get a job and work it.
Bruh.
Just go, man. Listen, that's a long time to have them folks on your ass. Like
yes.
I'm
What
sorry.
C Murder said, probation for 10 years don't mean you free.
Hell no, I don't.
Shoot.
But
You do anything, they gonna revoke something. Anything.
Shit, Meek just getting up out of the probation he was on from when he got into his situation.
Papa Willis.
No, when he got caught in the car. When Meek, before Meek got on, he had caught a case with some guns and shit. And he rapped about it on Dream Chasers all the time. On the Dream Chasers series, like how he's doing Dream Chasers 1, 2, 3. But like he talked about it, like, you know what I'm saying, getting caught in the car with some things, and I ain't tell. That's how he got this, you know, the parole and shit he had. That's why it was so long. But he should have been off that, bro. Meek been in the game how long?
Right.
He
They've
on
been
parole.
dragging him.
He been on parole for that shit since he had the dirty braids, nigga.
Shit. That was a long time too, Jack.
So think about what these niggas doing. 10 years suspended sentence, 7 years suspended sentence, 15 years. Come on, bruh. Meek was getting in petty trouble. He wasn't even getting in real nigga trouble. He was getting in petty shit.
They went for anything.
Yeah.
They went for anything, cuz y'all niggas dumb as hell.
I'm telling these niggas they can't say. Why? I said, how a motherfucker telling you can't walk around out your own mouth and say this?
Them niggas dumb. They went out bad, boy. Ain't nowhere in the hell. Like I said, as soon as my lawyer would have came with that dumbass plea, I would have said, bro, I'll see you later, man. Pop my door. This nigga here talking crazy. You tripping. I'm not taking that shit. Better tell him to come with something better than that. I'm not saying none of that. I'll send this bitch till I turn beige.
And for real, most of them niggas got suspended sentences that they probably wouldn't even got for real. like, okay, you just took a 15 year, whatever, suspended sentence. Did they really have evidence enough to convict you and give you 15 for the shit that they saying they suspended this 15 years? Like, was it really a deal, or did you just think you got out the situation? Because do you think these motherfuckers really had you red-handed 100% for you to tap out to some shit like that? That's what a motherfucker got to think about that shit.
Them niggas want to come home.
That's what they wanted to do, so they thinking about it now. Like, man, I'm fucked up. I'm in some shit for real. Because, nigga, you ain't, man.
Now, the only one I could say it probably was best for him to take a plea and that was his brother, cause he just gave that life sentence back. You know what I mean? Thugger just got him back, and ain't no telling what type of stipulations he on far as being free. But the rest of you niggas that ain't
Because he just gave a life sentence back. Make it hard for your brother.
no, he wasn't supposed to take that plea either.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
wasn't supposed to take that plea. Hell no, not to say that
These
I'm
niggas
going.
already did your brother wrong. From your brother perspective, nigga, you did me like them niggas.
Hell no, I wouldn't did my brother like that.
Nigga, come on, man.
I ain't doing mine like that.
Got
Hell
the
no.
nerve to get out and post a motherfucking picture.
What his
I ain't
name?
got
Lil
my
Gotti.
chain on, man. Man, get the fuck out of here. It should be a hitman outside right now. Somewhere through Fulton County, just walking around. Niggas should be disappearing magically around that motherfucker.
I tell you what. Like I said, the upside them boys gonna be free, and y'all got some. Hey man, y'all already know what's going on with the whips y'all in. I ain't trying to go in that type of wordplay, but you niggas know what I'm talking about. The whips y'all in, them boys don't play with y'all.
So to even so that shit, that whole situation, like then it's gonna make Atlanta look ugly because it don't nothing happen to these niggas outside.
Well, look here.
That's like we got a whole bunch of 6ix9ines running around Atlanta.
It's too much. It's too much money. It's too many street cats with money that sitting back being quiet, just observing. It won't be long for somebody to pay the price. Especially these one man, all you niggas that took that plea, everybody know y'all name from A to Z in Georgia. Soon as you ever get back in trouble and somebody hear you on the block or you going down the road, plate time, my boy. You gonna be on compound restriction. That's the person that y'all hurting, bro, is an important factor to the people that's behind the wall and on the street. This he bigger than Tip in the streets.
Yeah.
He bigger than Charlotte in the streets. He bigger than Gucci in the streets of Atlanta.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? He is him. He is the young god of the city, hands down. They gonna stand beside that boy. That's why Lucci chances of getting into it with him was slim. Like, I mean, it was a bad move. You don't wanna go to war with nobody with that much power, man.
Yeah, but at the time, I don't think you think about your move when you.
No, you don't until the smoke come.
When you think about your homie, you just took your homie. You ain't think about none of that. So I can't take nothing from Lucci because he stood on business over what the fuck them niggas was into it about. It's just unfortunate that the nigga locked up and you did. It's just unfortunate that he locked up and he got to go against his ops still in jail, and they may be deeper than what he apparently is from jail. Like YF and Lucci, it's not spread that thick around in the penitentiary like that with his side. So him being locked up like that, he outnumbered by niggas that's attached to Thugger due to the alleged, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's fucked up for him, but he stood on business because that shit was with one of his homies. So what he did was stand on business. It wasn't about the numbers because you see, we could be 15 deep, but if you come over and you take one,
for sure.
I could be 100 deep. We got to come
play
here.
ball.
Yeah, like so it's
Yeah, you
like
gotta
shit,
play
it got
ball.
to go either which way it gotta go.
You gotta play ball, but at the same time, you still gotta be mentally prepared for. You know when you go behind the wall, what time it is. Don't be acting like it's gonna be a walk in the park. Cause how the politics in here, you gonna have to move. You gonna have to move different.
Accordingly, nigga.
Yeah,
Or
you gotta
else.
have a banger on the side of you.
Cause it's real like that though. Shit.
Right.
The
Yeah,
issue real like that.
it's a real issue.
Shit, this ain't no play issue. These niggas wasn't playing on the street, so it's not gonna be play in jail neither.
Mm-hmm.
Real street
So
niggas know what we talking about when we say this.
right. But at the same time, man, free that boy Thugger, man.
Free
Y'all,
Thugger, man.
y'all red ass niggas, dog. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. Acting like
Biggest
y'all helping
disappointment,
the
man.
man. Y'all hurting that man.
Biggest disappointment, man. But
Mm-hmm.
we definitely finna end the show, man. Thanks for
Right.
tuning in. It's time for that Culture for the Streets hosted by Mafia and Paint, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, ding that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Don't leave about the traps you've been serving. We serving niggas every day. You know how this shit go.